Hello there, welcome to a tyke farming in the Philippines. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ding dong that bell. Sunday morning with two men on site. We're going to be digging out there today, so that'll be a full day digging. We won't be doing anything else. I might do some start the waterproofing today. I'm going to have to get cracking with it because pigs will be in 2 weeks' time now. So as usual, I'll make a couple of videos throughout the day and we'll get back to you shortly. Yeah, we were looking at this tank the other day, a few days ago, and we had damp patches in various parts and the other sides as well. And I had a look at it and I come to the conclusion that the concrete was still drying out. Well, if you look at this side now, there was damp patches in 2, 3, 4 different places. But as you can see now, there's no damp patches apart from that one and that one round the pipe. Now that tank's full of water, so it is the concrete still drying out. There's no leaks whatsoever, and I'm pretty sure that the 2 damp patches here what are left, there's no damp patches on this side at all because the sun is on this side constantly. That's totally dry. Yeah, there's no problem with that tank. (10:15), a little update. What we're doing. The chicken farm next door, there's people there, there's chickens coming in this week, today I think. So they're back. So I'm putting the final coat of waterproofing on. When you put it on, it's green and then it turns brown with the cement. I'm on the first pen. We've got a little drip off that pig nipple. There's no tape on them, they haven't been put in properly yet. And we're collecting stones. And the deepest part has been filled up with mostly stones, big ones and little ones. And we've come to the tree stump there, where the rammel is. We took a couple of small ones out, but that's a big one. So there'll be a lot of work in that one. So I'll get back to painting. Just after the lunchtime, what time are we? 1:45. So we've been working, Rammel and Wynne has been working here this morning. They've been collecting rocks from up the top and filled all this bottom end where it's the deepest infill. Mostly rocks. Hang on, I'll turn the camera around. Yeah, mostly rocks. And Rammel, the size of that damn rock there, that's how big it is. He comes staggering down board-legged carrying that. I don't know. Lots of little rocks as well. The idea being that if it was all soil it would sink badly. They started just exploring that stump and it's going to be a deep one apparently. So I've said to Wynne in the past, do your heavy work in the morning and then if need be, if there's something else to do in the afternoon which isn't as heavy, then move on to that in the afternoon. And today's took me up on that, which is good, because you get more. You can't have fellas digging all bloody day. Inevitably after lunch they slow right down, as anybody would. So they've left this and they've gone on to another job. He asked me if I could do it, and I said, yeah, that's fine. So we'll go and see what they're doing this afternoon, and I'll show you. Well, I showed you in the last video what I was doing, but I've finished now. I did 3 mixes of waterproofing and cement, and I've done the first pen and very nearly done the second pen, but that's me finished today. I can't work all day anymore, and I certainly can't do heavy work at all. But I'm quite pleased with what we've done, and there is some urgency now, because 2 weeks the pigs will be in, and it'll go just like that this next 2 weeks. So I've got to get this side finished and ready, at least. And the alleyway, at least halfway, I've got to get the last coat of waterproofing on that. And this outside. So I've a lot to do. So we'll go and see what we're doing this afternoon. We've cut some trees down. 1, 2, 3, 4, another 2 to go. We did have a bit of controversy when we cut some trees down up there with the fella next door. He was just trying to get some compensation out of me. And that tree, that boundary, they're disputing it. But there's no dispute, because the surveyor pegs are in top and bottom, and these trees are actually on our land. So hopefully there'll be nothing said, and if so, we'll take some more down in due course. But we'll see how we go with these 6 I think they're taking down, and we'll get that corner tidied up. And if I do get round to building a feed store, we'll put the concrete fencing on the boundary of that, where it should be. At the minute it's 12-inch, 6-inch, there is our land behind that fence. So I'll make another video tonight, and we'll see how we finish up at the end of the day. Just turned 4:30. Workman has just left, and we'll go and see how we finished up at the end of the day. So all that's been cleared to the end. We've took 9 trees down. A couple of them are very, very small. The one left in the corner by the black post, you maybe can't see it. That one is on the other side of the boundary, so that's been left. These are on our side. Now, they won't die, they'll grow again. They'll get a crown on much lower to the ground, and then they'll send shoots off that. So they'll be able to trim them a lot easier, keep on top of them. Whereas these ones that were planted are not touched, and the crown is way up the top. And these are planted India trees. They're planted mainly for firewood, and they keep cutting off the very top branches for firewood, and they keep producing. But they were never used. You can see on this one possibly where the crown is there. But they're full of vines and ivy, and they're being strangled anyway. But some of these boughs coming off that crown there are very thick and heavy. When we cut the crown, cut them off down where the cabin is, one of them hit the concrete stump the cabin sat on, a substantial piece of concrete, and it took the side out of it. So they're very heavy. So next weekend, wind's going to take another half a dozen down up here. So there's nothing falls on the roof. So yeah, they did that, well, part of this afternoon. That's a bonus for me, getting that done. And then they went back to digging. Give them a break from the heavy work, and they went back and did another hour or so's digging. This pen's completed now with the final coat of waterproofing. This one is the same, apart from a little bit there. I wasn't going to mix more paint for that, but the floors still have to be done. So tomorrow I'll do this pen, and I'll do all 3 floors. So this side will be finished, well, where the pens are. So this is virtually level, just a little hole there now left to fill in. More stones if they can get it. And they're not going to pour concrete here. They're going to carry on digging the roadway further there and put the concrete strips in and wait till this settles before they concrete this. So yeah, we've had a good day. We've got quite a lot done. Yeah, just wired up, you can't get in.
Yeah. Just to prevent the dog coming inside.
Yeah, we've had a good day, I think, Jane.
Yeah, they're all between that side there.
Yeah, it's all of a difference. Very, you know, it's cleaned up well. And the neighbour there, the chicken farm, they're back in force now. I thought somebody said the chickens were coming today, but they haven't come today. So probably tomorrow or this week sometime. You can actually see the buildings now. So I'll leave this video there, and I'll do it all again tomorrow.